same. You tear my mind out. Yeah, you tear my mind out. Tell me who doesn't feel the pressures of life, colliding in suffering, but this is no way to live when the ones you depend on are pushing and pulling you down. So far from everything I thought I ever knew.
Hey, I'm here to see Darren Marks.
Name?
Danny. Left.
You're late.
Yeah, I know. Miscalculated traffic.
There's a Danny left here to see you?
Alright, send him in.
Thank you. Second door on the right.
Hell of a first impression. I didn't think you were showing up. It's about to go for lunch.
Yeah, well, I'd make excuses, but why waste any more time?
Right. Still looking for representation.
Indeed I am.
Hey, so I'm a little confused with that.
Why?
Well, I mean, what is it that you do that I would even represent?
Well, I'm a director and I'm a writer.
Yeah. Well, you know, from what I've found out, you did some porn. I mean, have you done any mainstream stuff?
So far, no. I just got out of porn last year when the whole industry crumbled. And I decided to follow my real dream, which is mainstream movies. So I moved back home. And now I'm just trying to get my foot in the door, and I can't do that properly, at least, without an agent.
Well, see, that's our issue, right? I don't think I can represent you because, you know, maybe you were someone back in the porn business, but, you know, here, to me, you're just a schmuck who thinks you can direct.
Excuse me?
Put yourself in my position. Okay, so a producer calls me up and he goes, you know, I need a director. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I've got this guy who's, you know, used to direct some porn, but he's ready to do some real movies. You know how quickly I'll hear a dial tone?
Alright, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but one, movies are movies. And I've made some damn good ones. You know what, I've even got some fucking awards. And two, who the fuck do you think you are? You're just some low-level agent in a shithole town. I mean, how many people do you even represent? There's like 6 fucking actors in this city. You were the first agency in the phone book, and that's it. Don't think that I had my sights set on being represented by you and only you. You were the first meeting that I had, and I wasted my fucking morning.
Hey, Danny. Hope you know you just fucked yourself. I'm gonna make sure every fucking agency in the city knows what a talentless piece of shit you are.
So, how was your meeting?
Guy was a tool. He had a bigger ego than most LA agents. And he's just a small town shit agent. I don't know. I'll find somebody else.
Guess he's not moving out again.
You know, he's our son. Why don't you cut him some slack? He's going through a rough time. Give him a break.
He should have stuck with the porno thing. At least he was making some money then.
Don't you ever listen? That business died. Don't you think he would have stayed in LA if he could? He had to come home. He didn't leave there by choice.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna have to get out, get a real job, make some money. This movie business, it's bullshit. It's ridiculous.
Hello?
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm becoming less enthused with my current situation with each passing moment. Yourself?
I'm at work, you know, some people have to do that.
Yeah, I'm aware. What's up?
You got plans tonight?
No.
You do now, we're going out to dinner.
What's the occasion?
Date night.
I don't think you're my type, and, you know, I'm pretty expensive.
Shut up. Heather's bringing Ashley and I'm bringing you.
A fucking double date? Are we on a sitcom I'm unaware of? Like, who even does that?
We do. It'd be good to get out for a bit.
Fine. When and where?
Tavern, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I guess. Later.
So, you're from LA?
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to live there, but I'm actually from here, sadly.
So, what did you do there and why did you come back?
You didn't tell her anything about me?
That's the point of a blind date.
Okay, Ashley, there's no point in tiptoeing around it. I was a porn director, and a pretty good one.
He was.
Really?
You're not running for the hills yet.
No, I'm intrigued.
That's very different. Most girls are just disgusted.
Well, it's not every day that you meet a porn director. Most guys around here are blue collar or a rig pig, and it kind of gets boring.
Yeah, that I concur. I mean, I thought I was set when I got out of here. Then to only 3 years later find myself back in this Sarlacc pit type void that we call Edmonton.
You're so bitter about this city. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad if you've never been out of it.
So you didn't answer the second part of my question. Why are you back here now?
You remember Napster, Ashley?
Of course.
Alright, well, do you remember when Napster first came out? It kind of crippled the music industry? Well, that's what the internet did to porn. See, everybody started downloading for free. Nobody was paying for it. Producers couldn't produce anymore, and I stopped making money.
Wow, that sucks. So what are you going to do now?
Well, now I'm going to follow my real dream, my original dream of making mainstream movies. To write and direct, more so. But I've also learned that it's going to be quite a climb, and that making adult movies gives you no credibility in the mainstream market. So, kind of fucked right now. And to boot, I'm in a city that doesn't even make movies. I might as well be on another fucking planet.
So that's your plan then?
I don't have a plan right now. And on that note, the urinal's calling. I gotta piss. Rachel?
Danny? What are you doing here?
I just finished taking a piss.
You don't mean here. I mean in Edmonton.
Oh, well, I quit the porn business and I'm moving on. And moving on doesn't pay as well, so I had to move back home from LA.
Wait, you're really done with porn? I mean, 3 years ago, there was no changing your mind. I mean, after all our fights, now you're done with it all?
Yeah, well, life can suck like that. I mean, I lost you then, and I accepted it and moved on.
Well, we didn't end on good terms, but that was a long time ago. I'll always be your friend, Danny. And I'm proud of you.
For what?
For always going after what you want. What do you want now?
Now I just want to make movies, like real movies. No sex, just movies. I'm finding that directing porn doesn't give me a bridge to go do the same thing in mainstream. I mean, I can't even get an agent.
Really? How many have you talked to?
Enough.
Well, maybe I can help you. I happen to work at one of the agencies in town. I'm an assistant to Andrew Davies, and he's the head. If you want, I can get you a meeting. If you're serious about all this.
I don't get it. I mean, we haven't even talked in years.
Danny, we'll always be friends. And this is something that one friend would do for another. So if you want, I'll set it up.
That would be awesome.
Give me your number.
It's still the same as it was before. Still have it, right? Yeah?
Yeah, well, I'll
Okay.
just give you a call and let you know when to come in.
Okay, well, I better go back to my friends because they probably think I died in the bathroom. Sorry about that. I just ran into an old friend.
It's okay, Dan. You can tell him you're douching.
You know, no, I actually ran into an old friend, but maybe next time I'll use that.
Danny, I have a question for you.
Yes, go for it.
What's it like shooting people having sex? Is it hot?
Do you want the answer you want to hear, or do you want the real answer?
What do you mean?
Alright, well, the answer you want to hear is that it's really hot and fantastic and great. But in actuality, it's just work to everybody involved. I mean, when we call cut, it's just a bunch of people, some happen to be naked, getting the job done.
Wow, I would have never guessed that.
I know.
Danny, it's Rachel.
Oh. Hey.
Is this a bad time?
No. What's up?
Well, I got you a meeting tomorrow afternoon.
Really? That's awesome. I owe you.
Can you come over?
What?
Well, when I saw you earlier today, it brought back feelings that I'd forgotten about, and I want to see you. Can you come over?
Sure.
I'll text you my address.
Okay.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Danny, where are you going?